Carbon Buzz is a collaborative project between the Royal Institute of British Architects and the Chartered Institute of Building Services Engineers to improve the collaboration between services engineers and architects in terms of sharing building performance, in particular energy consumption data. You can upload a design set of predictions and operational data into the platform online and anonymously, and compare those figures to your peers' performance, to your peers' building performance. The platform also gives rapid access to CIPSE's benchmarks, which have been updated recently, which also give you a sense of how your building performs. The more evidence we collect about buildings' performance in use, the more we know that there is a demonstrable difference between expectations and outcomes, and that performance gap is really rather large in most cases. The recognition of occupant well-being and the role of architecture in occupant well-being is increasingly coming to the foreground, which is a fantastic opportunity for architects, because for the first time in many years we actually have a solid, robust argument to make, to validate our design propositions. The crux of all this is getting the evidence in place, in a single, concise place to communicate this. One of the major advantages of the platform is that in gathering this data, it can demonstrate the exact magnitude of this performance gap to policymakers and other industry stakeholders, so that we can develop more robust ways of predicting the energy consumption of buildings in operation over their whole life. Carbon Buzz also draws the attention of designers to the fact that you can have data about the actual energy consumption in terms of electrical and non-electric energy use. But when it comes to really diagnosing what is going wrong or right in a building, you actually need to understand where that energy goes. The only way to tell that is to look at the end use, the energy end uses. And Carbon Buzz gives you a framework to assess this much better, and also doing this in line with recent developments in CIPSE methodologies.